I think that's what other people think. That one of my strengths is that I know what I want, and then I go for it what I want. Like I'm very confident of what I believe is right. That's one of my strengths from the young age, because I grew up in a family of my father was in the army and mother is nurse, so you get the tough nurturing of army and then the softness of the nurse. So I think my character built on that. So, and then I'm very honest with people. I'll tell what it is as it is. It's a great question, but there is some. If we have to live only for them, that's not the right motivation. We play for your national team. You always want to do well. So there's no question about it. But then your question is, we play against the world best. They're the world champion, and their one team is playing somewhere else, and there's another team. So the depth of talent in England has at the moment is mind-blowing. So for us to test against them is a really good opportunity for us to see where we at and what's the gap that we need to bridge. If we do well in this condition, that's give us a lot of confidence that where we at as well. So I mean, nowadays, there's so much cricket played everywhere in the world. Like even the other team players who just coming in 2 days before, and you have to play. That's the nature of the scheduling now. But Shakib case is he had the emergency to go home, and it's a long flight. I asked him how he feels, and he said that he's feeling good, and he practiced yesterday and he's practicing today. And I think you have to back him because of his experience and who he is. He has played, 15, 17 years of cricket. He knows his body. So I have to judge, go by his judgment. I think they have improved a lot in terms of understanding their roles, and mainly I was impressed with how they take the ownership of how they want to prepare. That has really improved, and which I'm very pleased about. And even the youngsters, you don't need to guide them too much at this stage. They know how they want to prepare, and they know those roles. So in that sense, it's improved. I always felt that he has that desire to be the best. Even the first test match, I remember he was sitting next to me asking questions non-stop when we were batting. So he was someone who's really think about cricket and watched a lot of cricket and asked questions. And so I saw at that time that he will go a long way. He'll be one of our major players because of that keenness to learn. I think it's only how many days? I had 7 days into it, so I'm not going to even talk much at all, because they've been playing good cricket lately. So my job is to see what they've been doing, what's the processes they've been following to be successful. So if it is working well, I don't need to come and put something in unless I see something that I need to add. So probably I observe the first 2 games and how we're going to play, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We play aggressive cricket. You will see only action of batsman going. It's aggressive means setting aggressive field, right? So there's many ways of playing aggressive cricket, not only hitting the ball out of the ground. So that's what's the action you see, but it's attitude that we bring in. We play aggressive cricket, whether fielding, bowling, batting. Yeah, so that's how we are going to go forward. Yeah, we are actually very much prepared for this series in terms of gauging ourselves with the best. That's a great opportunity, as I said before. We are up for that challenge. It's a lot more than competence. It's the competency that we have, we bank on, because we are competent, we are confident. That's what we talk about inside the dressing room, and doing our best, and then see where we end up on this series. Yeah, it's not a challenge. I think it's a duty to do that, because as you know that our top 4 seniors are played 15, 16 years, 17 years. They are not going to play another 10 years. So we need to bring up all the next generation of leadership now itself. So they have put. I don't have to pick them; they pick themselves. Like especially in terms of their attitude, how they behave, and their performance. So Liton, I think Liton, Miraj, and Chanto was there as well, and Taskin was to come, but he wasn't there. I think he and Fries was in the gym or somewhere. So there are players putting their hands up in terms of their attitude, in terms of how they prepare, behave inside the dressing room, and of course performance to be the leaders for the next phase of Bangladesh cricket. I think they have come up with a very good pace attack, one of the best in the world at the moment, and in this tour they have 5 fast bowlers, I think, and with 3 spinners. So challenge going to be the fast bowlers on this series. I think we have full strength, and I don't think they have come with their full strength because some of the players are playing in the Test cricket there. So I back our skills, our strength here. Saying that, they have incredible strength the last 10 years or so. They have developed really good depth in English cricket. I think that's every Test playing nation is envy of that, and any coach would love to have that kind of a depth. And I'm hoping that end of my tenure we can do that. We leave something behind like that.